this gun works. We're going to talk about cleaning mags for a second. Every time at a match one of these mags hits the ground, no matter what, you need to clean it. It needs to get cleaned every time. So a couple things could happen there. One, you unload the mag, so any weird bullet jumbling you might get in there, or the follower getting stuck or pinched goes away because all the bullets come out, follower comes out. It's a good chance for you to inspect stuff, see if something looks bent or you know, not great. I always look at the feed lips and make sure that there's no big dings in them or anything. It doesn't look like they got bent in this thing. Sometimes you can see it, but rarely, but on occasion. But check for that. You're taking it apart, take 1 extra second. Then the first thing you do is you run the bristle brush through it. This is pretty standard, there's tons of brushes, it doesn't really, as long as it fits in there tight. Then I inspect it, make sure it's got all the nasty stuff out. This one looks good. And then what we do, which a lot of people don't do, is we run the soft mop through there. That really gets all the corners and edges and just kind of gets everything out of there. And then should be good to go. If there's a ton of debris or dirt in these, you know, it makes sense to clean them out a little bit, whatever, blow them out if you got any air, access to air, or whatever. I wipe them out sometimes with a lens cleaner for my eyeglasses. I just get in there and really. So, and then you can put the mag body back together. This is a trick I learned years ago, but you take heavy duty dry just silicone, or the heavy duty just whatever, buy silicone, cheap stuff. Take a Ziploc bag, kind of open it up. One good shot, that's it, of silicone per year. And then I keep my 2 brushes in there. And then I Ziploc my brushes in my bag, and then that bag just travels like that. And the silicone, I don't want anything really in the tubes. You know, I don't want anything that's going to pick up dirt, because these things are so tight, and the spring pressure that when we run in that full, you know, with such a compacted spring and follower setup, that we don't want anything to impede its ability to come up. So just once a year I put silicone in the bag, and that's it. And then I'm just going to run these brushes. You know, you'll see me in a match. This is how I do it if I'm in a hurry. But take a second, inspect, see what's going on, and then keep these in the bag so that they stay relatively clean and dust free. Shooting in dusty environments and stuff like that is definitely going to be a lot worse. If you hit really like nasty, like fine dust or whatever, you might have to brush them out a couple of times. And always run the white one a bunch. You know, get all the big debris out with the white one. And that's how you clean a mag tube. But I've seen a bunch of guys who are new to the 2011 go, you know, shoot a couple matches and not clean the tubes every time they hit the ground. These are not Glocks. Everything's stacked up too tight. The followers and springs are running at their limit. So make sure every time they hit the ground they get taken apart and cleaned with a little bit of an inspection process. And the only other tip you need to know about this is when you put that follower in, make sure you're paying attention and it's forward. I had one match where I put the follower in backwards and the mag ran till it had about 8 left in it, and that's when it quit.